Once again, welcome to C&M Garage. Woo! Deuce. Alright, so before we can get anything started, the next car to come into the garage, Camaro's got to get out of here. So, with that, the Camaro got some new front tires. I went from 205 60/15s to these 215 60/15s. Wanted something just a little bit taller, a little bit wider. Still don't think I went tall enough, but whatever. I don't actually plan on keeping these center lines on here forever, so I went with some cheapy Ironmans, and these will get the job done for now. So yeah, let's get these guys mounted on here, and I'll save you the boring part of putting wheels and tires on. You guys, I'm sure, have seen wheels and tires get put on a car before, so we'll be back. All right, well, still not as tall as I wanted, but like I said, I'm not gonna be on here forever. I'm actually gonna go with probably some torque thrusts, or even some just the good old 5 spokes that were originally on this car, and whatever size tire originally came on here. Yeah, not too bad though. It's better. We'll go with that. It's better. Alright. Well, as some of you know, I'm a truck driver during the week. And then on the weekends, I do side work, side automotive work. So, got someone bringing me a car today. So, we're gonna have to get this guy out of here. Maybe go for a little drive. Gotta do some motor mounts on that 08 Nissan Altima. Really not looking forward to it. They also want an oil change, but that's not a big deal. But not really looking forward to motor mounts. All for it. And that's why, you know, I hate that I don't always get to work on classics. So I forgot my sunnies. Right. Make sure these front tires are well balanced. So anyways, like I was saying, I do automotive work on the weekends on the side, make some extra money. If you're in Idaho, preferably the Boise, Meridian, Nampa, Caldwell, Eagle area, and you need some work, work everything from simple tune-ups all the way to whatever. Preferably classics, but I do work on newer stuff. Look me up. I'd be more than happy to talk out some work for you. As far as classic stuff goes, I do full motor rebuilds, body work, suspension work, pretty much you name it, I do it. If I don't know how to do it, I figure it out. God, I love this car. This car makes me so happy. Need to get that Studebaker going though. Still haven't shown you guys that Studebaker yet. Need to do a little video. That's for the wife. She wants to put it all back to original. She wants it literally original everything, which I'm okay with. And it's all there. Motor super clean on the inside. I stuck my borescope down in there. There's nothing on the pistons, so super clean. Interior, there is no interior. The whole dash is there. Everything's there. Everything works. I'm not sure if the lights actually work though, because the wiring's all chewed up. But I did hook a 6-volt battery up to it because it is a 6-volt system. And as soon as I hooked it up, defroster kicked on. I went through all the defrost settings, air climatizer, all that stuff. It's all there. Radio doesn't work, unfortunately. That would have been really cool. But it's all there. And it just needs carpet, seats. All the glass is there. The glass is all intact. Yeah, it's a really solid car. I'm gonna do the trunk pan and the well insert that's in the trunk pan for the spare tire, because there's a hole in the wheel well for the spare tire, so that'll get replaced. I figured at the same time I might as well just do the floor pans. They're not rusted through or anything, but it's nice to have some solid floor pans. Original wheels and tires will go back on it. Redo the original color. She wants it that original color. I thought, with how cool the patina is on it, we should really just do some Poppy's patina like I did on this. Shout out. But she wants to have it repainted and put back to original, which, you know, it's her car. If that's what she wants, then so be it. Oh, school zone. That's no fun. I don't have my speedometer turned on. Oh boy. I don't even know if I'm doing 20. Oh, by the way, my speedometer don't work on this. Yeah, so the Studebaker, it's really solid. It's a good, solid car. There's, like I said, after I hooked that battery up to it, man, I took the hot wire, put it to the starter, and I mean, that thing just immediately turned over. No problems whatsoever. There's no spark plugs in it. The wires are all rotted out and cracked and broken, so it's gonna need some new wires too. The original owner, well, I don't know if the original owner, but a guy that had it for years used to drive it on the weekends, and the distributor gave out on him, so he sent the original distributor out, had it rebuilt, got it back, and then just threw it in the car and never did anything with it. So I know it runs and drives. I got to figure out that transmission. It's a 3 on the tree, so never really driven one of those before, so we'll see. I'm not sure exactly how they work either. This will be interesting. Better take it easy. There's kids up here. I don't want to run over any little kiddos. That's frowned upon these days. we would just have nothing but Camaros. All different generations. Don't care which one it is. Love them. All of them. If I didn't need my truck so bad, I wouldn't even have that. I'd have a newer Camaro. But with camping and the trailer and needing to use the truck for actual truck stuff, kind of need to have a truck. Massage today, so I still have all that massage crap on me, all the lotion, oil stuff. But anyway, front tires feel really good, really balanced, really smooth. I didn't put the new shocks on the front like I wanted to. That's okay. I also have a new front half wiring harness for this thing to fix the light problem and all the shoddy wiring that was on this when I got it. I also got a block off plate for the speedometer port on the transmission. I don't need it. I use my GPS speedometer on my phone. So. Sorry, I'm boring. Alright. It ain't a classic. Sure as hell ain't a muscle. But, got the Nissan Altima in here today. 2008. Motor mounts. Went ahead. There's two new ones right there. I'm going to go ahead and bust out that third one that's underneath the air intake. And then there's the fourth one down on the bottom side of the motor. It's money. It's not what I like to work on, but it's money. Ooh, this is gonna be something new. Anytime I'm working in the garage, I'm gonna put on a classic car movie. Today's feature film from 1974, The California Kid, starring Martin Sheen. It's actually turned out to be a really good movie. So, I'm gonna continue on this thing. So, tips. Make sure when you're doing the two engine mounts on the passenger side over here, you put a 2x4 and your jack up underneath the oil pan, because you take those engine mounts off, this thing's going to drop. So 2x4 jack underneath the oil pan. You'll be good to go over there. As you can see, the one on the passenger side, you got to remove the air box. I went ahead and replaced it already. Make sure before you do this though, you get underneath and you move your jack to the, you don't have to use a 2x4 in this case. Let me get down here. You don't have to use a 2x4 in this case. I just went ahead and put it right on the trans pan. You can either do it on the trans pan or you can do it where the transmission connects to the engine itself. That way you keep the transmission from dropping down. And that's those three simple bolts to pull this off after you pull this nut and simple stuff. I had to jack it back up a little bit more because it did drop some. I'll go ahead and throw the intake back on and button it up and tackle the under the car mount. Didn't move a single inch, didn't make a single weird noise. Anybody who knows bad motor mounts knows that that thing right there would have twisted like nobody's business and it'd be making all sorts of weird noises right now. I say job well done. Alright, well, as you can see, Camaro's back in the garage. Nissan Altima job is done. I didn't bother showing you guys the rest of it because it was really just very anticlimactic, very boring, and it just wasn't a classic or a muscle man. So I'm gonna have to make it up to you guys. This is gonna need some front shocks, and I've got the front half wiring harness sitting over here. So we'll go ahead and make sure to film that as well. Ooh, and the block off plate for the speedometer port on the transmission. That way I can, you know, at least stop leaking my transmission fluid all over the floor in my garage. I did discover too that there's a fuel leak on this when it's running. So I'm gonna have to take care of that. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Tune in for something a little bit more exciting. So